What's going on, everybody? It's P. Welcome back to the show. If you guys are watching this on YouTube right now, you'll probably see that I am still in my work gear, USPS. Came straight home. I'm lying, I didn't come straight home, but I had a goal in mind today that I was going to make an episode because I haven't done it in maybe a week and a half or a week or two. Anyway, I haven't recorded anything in a while, and I said that that's long enough. I need to get back on this bitch. But I have been doing things real quick. I need to get a little coffee hit. I love my little summer moon coffee. If you guys live in like Central Texas and you like coffee, I suggest you check out Summer Moon. They have some really good coffee. The beans are like wood fired. It says wood fired coffee. It's so good, and they have like their special little creamer that they put in it. Is really delicious. Let me take a sip. That good old espresso get me going. Yeah, but anyway, I've been away for a minute, but let me just recap what I've been doing. I haven't been doing too much, but let me just give y'all a little, let y'all fill y'all in on what I have been doing. So not last weekend, but the weekend before, me and my friends went up to Dallas and we saw a show. My other friend already lives there, and so she came along with us. We wound up staying in Deep Ellum, Dallas. I don't know if any of y'all know where that is, but we stayed in a hostel called Deep Ellum. It was a decent hostel. It was pretty good. They gave you, when you checked in, they gave you like this little token and you get a free drink from the bar that's connected to it, which was pretty cool little perk there. We stayed in our own room. We had one big bed, and then we had a bunk bed, so it was three of us. So there's that. So Deep Ellum Hostel, I believe it's called. My friend booked it, and it was a pretty good stay. Sorry, I was distracted. Something popped up on my screen. But it was a pretty good stay. Beware though, because they don't offer parking. Again, it's in the downtown Dallas area. They do have a little parking lot, like diagonally across from it, but you still have to pay $10 to park there. You can park there as long as you want, but if you move, you probably lose your spot or you have to pay again as well. So, but it's in a very good location. You can walk wherever you need to get to. I mean, it's downtown, and I think it's more like an artsy fartsy neighborhood. But anyway, back to the reason why we were in Dallas. We've been visiting Dallas a lot this year, but anyway, the reason we went up there was to see Maya. And have any of you guys heard of Maya? I'm sure you have. She's one of the, like, I'll say late 90s, early 2000s R&B artist. She was actually one of my all-time favorites, and I had never gotten to see her ever in concert. And I saw that I follow her on the Instagram, and she had announced that she was having a show in Dallas, and I was like, well, hey, let's get on that. I would like to see her, perform. And so we went, we did that, and she was really good. She has a very beautiful voice. One of the things that she actually said while she was performing on stage was she just turned 40 years old, y'all. Oh my God, that she turned 40. That man, and it's crazy because you grow up knowing about certain people, like like famous people, artists, and all that stuff, and you follow them since they started out, and then years later, you're older, they're older. It's just like so weird. It just makes you feel old. And yeah, I felt old when she said that. I know she's older than I am, but just hearing her say that, I'm like, oh my God, is she really 40 years old? Oh man, no. But one of the shockers though, one of the reasons why it was so shocking is because Maya doesn't look a day over 30. Like, she has beautiful skin, a beautiful body. She moves so fluidly on the stage. Like, she was dancing and stuff, y'all. And she just does not look like a 40-year-old woman. But she is. But yeah, and I was like, okay, go ahead, Maya. But anyway, she sang all her old school stuff and a little bit of new things. I think she sang a couple new stuff. But anyway, I felt like the set was too short for me. I wish I could have had more, but honestly, I think it was. I think she spent a good amount of time actually on stage. Like, she didn't go overboard with it. She did her thing and she got out of there. I appreciate that. But yeah, she's supposed to be coming here in Austin in a couple of months in April with Busta Rhymes, Brandy, Case, Next, and John B, I believe. So I'm trying to get my girls to be like, yeah, let's go see it. Because I like to see, all those other people, especially Brandy. Oh man, I've never seen Brandy in concert. But yeah, do you guys love going to musical events like over? I would rather go to a musical event over dancing. Hold on, I'm questioning that because I do love dancing, but I'm getting older. It's getting harder to move. Let me tell you, my knees be hurting. So I'll take a cool little musical event that I can just sway to and sing the songs to for right now. But yeah, yeah. What do you guys feel about that? Do you like musical events? And who do you guys listen to nowadays? I mean, I listen to new music as well, but it's always nice to, go back down memory lane and listen to those songs that you used to jam out to when you were younger. Plus, music is very different, very, very different these days. I don't think there's real R&B music. I think it's mostly just like rap or hip hop and pop music. R&B now is very rare. It doesn't really exist anymore. And even so, it's like no real emotion in it, I feel like. Yeah, so I just need musical people to get it together. Tinashe, my friend Bree had just asked me about if I had listened to her new song called, I forget what it's called. Hold on guys, real quick. Let me look it up really quick. It's a really beautiful song, and I had seen the video to it. Oh, it's called Save Room for Us. I had seen a video to it. It was choreographed very beautifully. She was actually like crying in a video, and I was like, oh girl, those tears look real. Must have been crying over somebody for sure. But yeah, Tinashe is making a big, I don't want to say comeback, Maybe it is a comeback. I don't know. I don't know if she's been like away, but I feel like she's making a stand, like making her voice heard. You know, I'm here, I'm still here, I'm doing my thing, y'all. But yeah, I love music. Music is the bomb. A couple of artists I've been listening to heavily have been Megan Thee Stallion, though I haven't been listening to any of her songs too lately. Megan Thee Stallion, the baby, not little baby or the baby. I don't know. It's too many babies, but the baby. And what's the other girl's name? I keep it juicy, juicy. I eat a lunch. Doja Cat. Doja. Yes, I like her. Who else? Tinashe, of course. But yeah, those guys have been in rotation for me, and just been bumping those people. Excuse my old lady language. What else do I have for you guys? Yeah, so the past couple of weeks have just been, man. Then it's been cold outside. I just been wanting to cozy up and not do much of anything. Like, I haven't even been to the gym in a week and a half. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. And I need to get back in there because when I haven't been in the gym for a while, I get an attitude. And that is for real. And it's not just about staying fit for me, it's about getting those endorphins and dopamines or whatever from working out. And it kind of just it makes me happy. It's like a stress reliever for me. And I haven't been going, so I need to hurry up and go before I catch an attitude. Has any of you ever experienced that? Like, like you haven't, released your stress in a healthy way or at all. So, you hold on to this like anger or just this little attitude. And the only thing that can get that or can relieve that is like going to the gym. For me, that's what it is. Like, I have to go to the gym. I have to do that. And cardio is a good what am I trying to say? Cardio helps with that, but even though I hate cardio, I'll just do, the minimum just so I can get those endorphins. But right now I'm hyped up on my coffee, so bear with me. Okay, some other things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is procrastination. Oh my gosh, it's tax season, right? I got my taxes maybe about a week ago. About a week ago, I got my taxes, and it was crazy because I was talking to my friends, and I was like, they were telling me they had got their taxes, and I was like, I didn't get mine. Mind you, I just moved, so I expected it to be a little late. And I even like called my HR and I was like, hey, I ain't get my taxes yet. All my friends got their taxes. We work in the same place. How come y'all ain't, where's my taxes at? But yeah, I was bugging out and I was like, where they at though? But they finally came and I ain't even knew them yet, But at least they're here. At least they're ready to be done. Hopefully within the next couple of days, I'll get them done. I will get them done within the next couple of days. Not today, or maybe today. I'm sure I started today, but your girl, she be distracted. I be distracted, y'all. But anywho, yeah, I'm gonna get those done. Do you guys procrastinate about things? You guys put things off to the very last minute, like you don't even worry about it. Just be like, I'm gonna get it done eventually. Whoever is waiting on it, they can just keep waiting. Are you like that? I'm a little like that sometimes. I just be like, I just don't be trying to stress out about the little stuff. There's no room for that. Because believe me, there are other things to be stressed out about. And yeah. But yes, what do you guys procrastinate about? And why? Why do you, why do you stop yourself? Or are you making excuses? What is it that makes you not want to hurry up and get something done? Because for me, when I don't do it, when I procrastinate, it just lingers in the back of my mind. And I'm just like, ugh, I know I need to get this done. I know I need to get this done. Get it done, precious. And then my subconscious is like, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, sorry, y'all. It's cold outside. Like I said before, it's cold. But yeah, I've been procrastinating with things, but I'll get it together. I will get it together. All right. I want to talk about manifesting things, good or bad. Do you guys believe in manifesting? And what I mean by that is, do you believe that what you think or what you constantly think of will come true? For instance, say you really want something. Say you want a brand new car, right? And you're like, I want a brand new car. I hope I get this brand new car. You're thinking about it every single day. Every single day you're thinking about it. When you're constantly thinking about something, I believe that, or when you're constantly thinking about the good of something, the positive, I believe that those things will come true. Because when you are constantly thinking about those things, you will take the steps to get those things done. Whether you're procrastinating on it or not, you're going to get those things done to achieve those goals or to get whatever it is that you're wanting to get, or to do whatever it is that you're wanting to do, because it's constantly on your mind, your subconscious. You will get it done. And this is just all from my experience. It's not a proven fact, but when you believe something, like for instance, I was in a bind a few months ago, and I really needed an apartment. I really needed a new place to stay, and I could not think negatively about it. I thought positive all the way through. Like, I knew that I was going to get this place. I knew that I was going to be able to have the money for it. I knew that it would be available to me. You know what I mean? I had no doubt in my mind. If you think that way, if you have no doubt in your mind about something, then I promise you, you got it. I promise you. I know that sounds crazy, but you got it, boo. I want to talk about, there's this book called The Secret, and I learned about it a really, really long time ago, like before I even came to Texas, and it talks pretty much about manifesting, and it mostly talks about like how the universe has already figured things out for you. It's not anything to do with religion, but it's more so just like the universe, what the universe brings to you. And I thought that was a pretty cool way of thinking, and I feel like I've adopted that way of thinking unconsciously, and I do believe that it's helped a lot. Positive thinking is the way to go. I know that sometimes, you're not always going to be positive about things, and there are a lot of times where I am not positive about things and I'm angry about them, but those things mostly have to do with people. And what other people do. No lie, like for real. You can only control what you do. You can't control what other people do. So if someone is like making you angry, this is what you do. You choose to stay away from that person. You choose not to respond to that person. You choose not to give that person the time of day, because all that's going to happen is you're going to get angrier. You're going to lash out. You'll probably end up in a big argument or a big fight or some kind of legal situation or some kind of damage of somehow, some way. Just like, and I'm not trying to say avoid confrontation, because if you avoid things, then you won't get to the bottom of them usually. But if you're good with just like letting things fizzle and letting things be like, you know what, whatever, I'm not going to stress out about that right now because they ain't got nothing to do with me, then you got this. But yeah, anyway, positive thinking, believing that you will succeed, believing that you will get what you want, or in other words, as the secret would go, believing that the universe will bring to you what you deserve or whatever it is that you want, whether it's love, money, material things, just believe. A lot of times it's hard for people to do that because they don't know what they want. And I'm kind of in that crossroads right now. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the next step is for me. Obviously, there is this podcast, which I do enjoy doing. It's just a matter of staying focused and staying on top of it. But yeah, you guys, manifest, be positive. And an example, let me touch on negative manifestation as well. So, for example, I had an issue this past summer. It's all resolved. Everything's good. But before that issue happened, I would think to myself, nothing's going on in my life right now. Nothing's happening, or nothing big has taken place in my life ever. Nothing crazy has ever happened to me. I would think that, and I would be like, well, what's going to happen? I would ask myself that, like, what's going to happen? I know something's going to happen because I've never had any really big, major issues. And lo and behold, something crazy happened. I ain't gonna talk about it, but something crazy happened, and then I was like, oh, so this is it. God damn. And then I would think to myself, why was I not satisfied with, my little boring life? Why was I not satisfied with not having anything major happen in my life? And then I would blame myself, and then I'd be like, that's the reason why, this thing happened, was because I was thinking about it too much. I was thinking about not having anything major happen. And for me, that's an example of negative manifestation. If you have, a little boring life, or not even a boring life, if nothing crazy has ever happened to you, or nothing that you would consider bad has ever happened to you, appreciate that. and be happy about that and move on. Trust me, because if you're steady dwelling on something like that, then something is going to happen, and you need to be strong enough to deal with it and to get through it, because it'll happen, believe me. And I am not going to think about that ever again. I'm not going to think like that ever again. I'm going to just continue to be positive and continue to press on and move on. And yeah, only positive manifestations from now on. Nothing negative. So guys, think positively about things. Think about what you want. Write it down even. Get yourself one of those little dry erase boards or vision boards. I believe, not think, I believe that those things actually work. And I've been too lazy to actually I had a dry erase board, but I dumped it. It was old, it was whack. So maybe I'll get something like it. I want to get something more design oriented. I don't want to, because I need to decorate my apartment. It's gonna be a while before I be able to, but if I do get something similar to a vision board or a dry erase board, I want it to flow in my apartment with the decor and everything. But definitely write things down, vision board, dry erase board, whatever it is, and I promise you it will help. Okay, so guys, definitely positivity, positive manifestations. Okay, I think that's it for today, y'all. I did a lot of talking. Anyway, if you guys haven't checked out my latest episode or my previous episode, please do. I touched on Kobe and dealing with death and social anxiety and all of those things. So go ahead and check out my latest episode. And in the meantime, stay tuned for the next. I appreciate y'all listening and rock with me. I'm so funny. But yeah, I'll see y'all for the next episode. Peace out.